I don't take it for granted for 1 second. But I also understand that the dream will one day come to an end. To be a yeshiva guy, to be a kollel guy, to be someone who has the great merit to be within the confines of the base medrash, to be sequestered amongst all holiness, to not have to deal with the outside world is a tremendous blessing. I don't take it for granted. I also recognize that the days of parnasa, the days of fulfilling my kasuba, to go ahead and get a real job, to go out, whether it be taking the train to Midtown Manhattan or a desk job in New Jersey, I understand that day is coming, and I don't take these days for granted. Now, one thing frightens me and shakes me to the core. There's not a day that goes by, honestly, that I don't think about it. What about the new challenges that I'll be faced with? What about all the new things that I haven't prepared for? What about all the gross billboards I'll have to look at and all the different ways that other people act that Jewish people don't act? It scares me. This vort from the altar of Slabodka, Hagoyin Hagodol Reb Nosson Tzvi Finkel Zecher Tzaddik V'Kodesh Livracha. The altar gives me some peace of mind, at least if I can get this vort done in my life. Says the altar. Our pasuk tells us in our parasha, and let's, just so we can cue the sound effects, Anoichi Hashem Elokecha, the great reveal at Har Sinai, the 10 Commandments given. At that day, something weird happened, though. The Jewish people became, says the pasuk, Mamleches Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh. We became a kingdom of holy priests, and we became a holy nation. We became elevated, says Rashi, not like the Ramban, Lenasos. It happened not as a test like we spoke about earlier according to the Ramban, but Rashi says Lenasos means that Klal Yisrael became raised up, became elevated, a lashon of nes. The day of Har Sinai, we became next level. We got hops. Says the altar, don't look to get better, look to get higher. We are kings, we are queens. I imagine that for a Jewish woman, the laws of modesty can become more and more challenging as the guidelines of the basic decency and modesty in the world have just melted. But when a person understands, I'm a queen, I can imagine tznius would be that much easier. When a young Jewish male understands that I am a nation of kings, I am sacred, I am holy, I am exalted, I can imagine that would help to put him on a different playing field. You say, I got hops. You say, get on my level, to the evil inclination. These things melt away, says the altar of Slabodka, because they're simply not on your level. They get off the elevator on the 6th floor, and you get off on the 7th floor. This vart gives me peace. Let us understand the reality that we are holy, we are a kingdom of priests, a nation that is exalted and holy. Don't get better, get higher, raise yourself up.